Alright, welcome to, this is going to be not a quick tip video, but it kind of is going to be a quick tip video. It has to do with the Tile Redi shower base. There's not many install guides on YouTube. There's one by Tile Redi, but it's kind of like, I don't really like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a video online for everyone to see. I've installed dozens of these Tile Redi bases, and I haven't had one fail. And they're amazing. They're completely waterproof. It's one simple connection, PVC, super easy. And I'm going to get into it right now. So first thing is, this is the Tile Redi base. The one I bought it's going to have glass here and glass here. It's going to be open, and then we're going to have a tub over here. But all we got to do to install this install the shower base is we're going to do a unmodified, this is very important, unmodified mortar, okay? Not modified, unmodified. And it's going to go underneath this base, and it's going to be pretty thick. I'll show you, I'm going to take a video of it. So this is the bottom of the Tile Redi base. What you want to do is, if you see you have ribs on here, you're going to want to put a lot of mortar underneath here, and it's gonna ooze into the ribs, and it locks basically the Tile Redi base together, and it becomes like rock solid. Like, it's so solid, it's like a piece of concrete solid. The mortar becomes one. I don't know why it works, but it's just super amazing. So right now what I'm going to do is we're going to clean this whole area up, and then I'm going to move the weight. Well, actually, I'm going to cut the waistline open. I'm going to cut my holes in my plywood, aka subfloor, and then I'm going to actually connect the pipe from the bottom, which I'm not going to do today. Maybe if we have time today, I'll do it, but I'm going to start working on prepping the Tile Redi base too late in the mortar. So let's get working on that. All right, so we're pretty in good shape here. This floor is pretty level, so you can see level going across. I checked the back, and I'm going to check the front threshold. It's pretty much on point. It's off maybe like a 1/16 of an inch, which is nothing. The back I'm not too concerned about, because remember, we're tiling this, and we have a pitch from one side to the other. So if it's off a little bit, it's fine. What I'm more concerned about is the two thresholds, making sure they're level. And they're pretty much level. It's off maybe like a 1/4 of an inch. So what I do is I put a shim here, and then I'm going to throw a sheetrock nail in it just to hold it. Now the next step is going to be made the hole for the waistline. Super easy to square. It's like a 6x6, 8x8 square, because that round piece of the Tile Redi goes into the subfloor. So you gotta kind of account for that. So right now the next step is we're gonna mix some mortar up. I'm gonna mix probably 2 bags of mortar, and then we're gonna set the mortar. So let's start working on that. The mortar is a non-modified thin set. Not modified. If you use modified, you're in trouble. You're ripping up this base, because it's not going to stick. How? This is so important. I can't. It says it specifically in the instructions. Non-modified. In the custom pants that have a flat bottom, I did this in a previous video, you could use modified or non-modified. I still used unmodified. So now let's start mixing the mortar. Now, before I put the mortar down, I need 2 garbage bags, or 1 garbage bag. I'm going to put a garbage bag down so the wood doesn't absorb all the mortar and it cracks. So it'll be a nice slow bond to the Tile Redi system instead of the floor. So you'll see I'm going to put down in the time lapse, I'm going to put down the garbage bags, and then once the garbage bags are down, we'll set the mortar, and then we'll put a nice big mortar base in here. So let's get going on that. 1 bucket is mixed. I'm waiting for this more water for the second bucket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put more mortar, obviously, on the back side, because remember, it's thicker back here. You know, it's almost 2 inches, and then it tapers down naturally to probably like an inch, inch and a quarter. So that's the next step. Right, the mortar bed is now set. So it's 2 bags of non-modified mortar for the 5 foot by 4 foot wide Tile Redi base. So now the next step is we're gonna set it. So the base is set now. Watch my foot, show my foot, look. There's gonna be, you hear there's a little bit of, it's cushy. And the first time I installed this shower base setup, I was like, oh man, why is it so squishy, you know? The next day it came in, it was so rock solid, I couldn't believe it. So basically, that's it. The base is done. The only thing I need to do is hook up the 2 inch, it's just a P-trap, simple P-trap connection to the drain right here. Very simple. I'll video that as well, but basically, that's it. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to throw some screws in just to hold it in place. This wall is off a little bit. The wall's off square, but I'll build this wall out because why not? You want a square shower anyway, so it's off about, I would say about 3/8 of an inch. But that's fine. That's just the name of the game. I'm used to making things look nice by shimming stuff out. So that's how you install a Tile Redi shower base on the mortar side. I will show the plumbing side in a little bit. We're in the rafters. So I just cut the old trap out, and then right here is the new waste pipe. So we're gonna run just a simple coupling, and then a new trap, and then a new PVC connection right to the Tile Redi fixture. All right, well, as you see, we're all hooked up, and all I have to, I did a dry fit. So all I gotta do now is I'm gonna take it all apart and then put the primer and glue on and set it up, and that's it. That is basically how you hook up a Tile Redi shower base system. Now, usually I would do it from the top. Usually I would do it from the top and rip out the plywood, but we're ripping out this whole house. I mean, we're repainting the whole house, so it's just faster for me to pop a hole in the ceiling and do it this way. So I'm gonna finish this up and I'll recap. All right, my boy T is heading up there, and you hear him. You ready? Yeah. All right, pour. Let's see what happens. High and dry. Looks really good. That's done. Set up. Tile Redi is set. Like I said, we tested it out. A whole bucket of water. It's good. Remember, it's still going to be a little mushy if you step on it, right? Remember I said, you hear that? It's going to be a little mushy. Don't worry. Don't stress. Don't have anxiety over it. It's going to get rock solid, and I promise you, you're going to love this system. So that's the Tile Redi install guide. If you have any questions, please comment. If you like these videos, which I don't really say, like my videos, subscribe, because I have a lot of cool, crazy things that I do. Like I said, I'm always working on something. So on that note, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.